Hello. My name is Naglaa Rashwan. I'm a master's student in public health education, and I will be presenting today on my silver leadership journey. I was coached by a great coach, Ronald Gravis, and I call this presentation a journey because it was such a wonderful process that I started with my coach, with goal setting. And now when I look back, I see how much I grew, how much information I gained, and the new skills that I learned. So it looked for me like a journey, a great ride, a joy to be in this um, challenge. And I will be walking through my slides describing this wonderful journey. This slide is about the Silver Challenge goals. The goals that I worked on with my coach were to scale up my leadership capacities by developing skills on four main areas. Area number one is goal setting. Area number two, team building. Area number three, effective task management. Area number four, procrastination. What was interesting about setting those goals, that those goals were mine. I decided that I need more skills on those areas. But the process of acquiring information and skills was very interesting because Coach Ronald kept always asking me to describe each goal and asked me what assets do I have to achieve those goals and how I want to achieve those goals. Achieving those goals were very personalized. I took an ownership of learning. I felt empowered that I had to think of those goals and to plan and find a way of getting more skills regarding those goals. What was also interesting that we focused on the interconnectedness between those four areas and leadership skills and how those areas are really interconnected and can make a leader an effective one. This slide is about the Silver Challenge and how it helped me grow personally, academically, and professionally. I am by nature a multitasker, which is sometimes a challenge. But taking the Silver Leadership Challenge, now I feel that I am better at prioritizing, I am better at delegating tasks, I am more flexible and more curious. Community working with community organizations really increased my knowledge about my community. Academically, I am more organized. I am better at managing my time. I am able to prioritize which assignments to be done first. I really can communicate effectively with my professors and my colleagues. Professionally, I am very courageous to take leadership roles in different types of organizations, like professional ones. I am a member in North Carolina Public Health Association. I am also now the president of Eta Sigma Gamma. It is an honorary society for public health educators on campus, as well as another presidency role in the Graduate Student Association. I think for me, organizational membership have enabled me to network and engage in professional development opportunities. This slide is about my community engagement. I am an immigrant from Egypt, and I have a passion of serving immigrants and refugees in the United States. So, the service area that I planned to do was to design and implement training workshops for volunteers on effective communication across cultures. And the volunteers that I wanted to target are the volunteers who are in the Center for New North Carolinians, This center is part of the UNCG and it serves immigrants and refugees. I had a prior experience of volunteering with them, and I'm always so excited to go back and volunteer with them more. I usually try to train my fellow volunteers on how to communicate with people that come from different cultures, how to show respect, how to show understanding, how to be passionate and compassionate. And really doing training for volunteers was an eye opener for me on how much skills and knowledge the volunteers have. So I learned from this experience that any capacity building, any training workshop that I will plan will be based on the needs and the assets of the training target groups. If I train volunteers, I always try to know about their prior experiences, what they did well, what they need to learn, because if I design a program for them, if I design a training for them, I will start from what they know and what they did well and build upon that by adding the needed skills, by reacting to questions, by reacting to challenges. So my approach in serving my community or in serving immigrants and immigrants and refugees is a strengths-based approach. This slide is about my personal motivation, and it will answer the question why I want to lead for a social change. I wanted to lead because I empower myself through learning and helping my community. I feel fulfilled when I lead for a change that makes life better for others. It is a joy working with others, working with teams who are different and diverse. It is a joy to exchange knowledge, to exchange cultural information, and to work together. I can lead for innovation based on a personalized approach. I believe that every person, every team member is unique. This uniqueness is coming from our different personalities, our life experiences, our passion in life. So, my innovation will focus on the uniqueness of any team I work with, the uniqueness of any community I am serving, and even the uniqueness of myself. Yes, I believe that I am unique, and my uniqueness is a way for me to achieve the innovation that I wish to accomplish. This slide is about future goals for leadership development and civic engagement. So my plan for the year 2021 is based on four main activities. Activity number one is to continue scaling up my leadership capacities. I am planning to take the Gold Challenge in UNCG. I am planning to look for trainings and workshops in the Center for Creative Leadership. My area number two is a focus on learning by doing. Now I am a president of two organizations. I will be evaluating my performance as a leader in those organizations. I will document my experience. I will look at my assets and also my challenges. Area number three, I will continue being coached. I think I had a very positive experience working with my personal coach. Ronald was amazing in making this experience very effective. I learned a lot from working with him. I learned a lot from the research and the information he shared with me. I learned a lot from his understanding. And above all, he empowered me to take charge of my own learning, which was amazing and which was very motivating for me to do better. I am planning to try to get a graduate assistantship with the Center for New North Carolinians. This place serves immigrants and refugees, and it aligns with my passion of serving immigrants and refugees. I will apply in August to get an assistantship in that place, hoping to succeed in being a good candidate for that position where I can go back to a place where I love to be. This is the last slide for me, and I wanted to thank everybody who was in charge of the Silver Leadership Challenge. It was such a wonderful journey for me. I learned a lot, I enjoyed a lot, and I am looking forward to the Gold Challenge.